What's up, YouTube? You're welcome to my YouTube channel once again. So quickly, I want to show you guys how I'm able to pass a program within 3 weeks, less than a month, within 3 weeks, and how easy it is for me to actually accomplish it. And what you need to know is that this is actually my first time of ever buying program because I wasn't a big fan of program. If you've been following this channel, you will know that I don't encourage program initially. The reason is because of the rules and regulations and all those things. So I hate people placing me under rules and regulations. So it impaired my performance as an individual. So because of that, I don't usually trade it. But some of my mentees who are fascinated by how I trade and how I make money, those ones that are very close to me, who already have my number right now, they were the one that encouraged me to take it because it's actually very nice. And they also they believe that I could actually do it, like, because they know me well now, and they made me orders because I trade with my capital, and my capital is very small. So which means it's I'm not really making much because I'm a full-time trader. I don't do anything else. I trade. Trading is what I use to pay my bills and everything. So they feel that if I should trade profit, I will be able to make more money and be able to finance or live that, that lifestyle. You know what I'm talking about. So after different advice, after several advice from different of my mentees, I decided to buy the profit, and I bought the profit. I'm going to show you when I bought the profit and when I actually passed the profit and the certificate of the whole thing. But the only thing right now is that I've not been able to confirm my KYC, where you submit your documents and all that, because Nigeria here, we are not well documented to some extent. So I don't have some of this documentation. Enough of my story. Let me just take you to my computer screen. First of all, before I take you to my computer screen, let me show you things that you are going to learn. How I'm able to do the risk management so that I don't over risk my account, and all some of the trades I took and why I take them. Okay, there are a lot of things you are going to learn in this video, so I want you to watch the video to the end. And another thing, if you are yet to subscribe to the video, subscribe, like the video, and share, because there are so many things you are going to actually accomplish watching this video today or following this channel. Okay, and if you want to join my mentorship class, check the link in my bio. You are going to see my link in my telegram link, so you can send me a message, then we get to do this one-on-one. All right, so let me just take you to my computer screen and let me show you some of the trades I take, why I take those trades, my risk management, and everything that makes it easy for me to pass the profit. Okay, so guys, this is my computer screen, and this is the name of the problem. It is called the 5%ers, percenters. Yes, some people call them the 5ers. Okay, whatever. So I tried doing it 2 times before. That was when I was trying to buy it. It was declined. So before I eventually paid for this thing, this was when I paid for it. Let me show you my invoice. Okay, so this is when I paid $39. Okay, I just want to show you the evidence of when I bought and when I passed the profit. So this is when I bought the profit. That is January 22nd. Okay, January 22nd. That was when I bought the profit. Okay, so let's look at when I actually got funded. Let's come to my achievement. It's under my achievement. Here is my certificate. Okay, here is my certificate. Let me just okay, let me zoom in so that you can see things clearly. So this is my certificate, funded certificate. You can see my name there. Sorry, you can see my name, Toby Nelson. Now look at the date that I passed it. This is on the 14th February. 14th of February. Okay, 14th of February. So that is like a month, and I've actually passed this profile before this period, before they issue me this particular certificate. I've actually passed it before now, self. But don't let me dive into why it is probably delayed or something like that. So let's just leave that aside. But if you do the math, you see this is less than a month. But when I actually pass the stuff, it was in three weeks. It was around 3 weeks, and then it got delayed. After a while, they sent me this after some days or so. So you've seen the math. You can do the math, and you will see that this is less than a month. Okay. All right. So now let's talk about some of the things that I do that differentiates that made me pass this profit. Now, if you look at this place, you see that I'm yet to complete my KYC because I don't have certain documents. So the account is still on hold. and they said in 7 days, if I'm unable to confirm this, they will probably take the account. I don't care if they like, they should take the account, funny enough. But I will try. I'm already working on some of the documents so that I can actually get it verified. Okay, so now what I want to show you is I want to show you certain things. First of all, the most important part of my trading. Let's look at my first stage, the first stage. Okay, the first phase. This is my first phase, and I want you to look at something. If they are still going to show me all my data, okay. Yeah, this is what I want to show you. So when I started the first phase, the first thing is what I wanted to determine is the type of lot size that I will use to that I'm trying to determine the lot size so that I can understand, because I already have at the back of my mind that okay, if I'm risking because I can only risk 5% daily, which is $250, $250 a day. So if I lose $250 in a day, I think total, if I lose $500 in total, they will check the account. So $250 is what I can trade with in a day. So that $250, I don't intend using the $250 in a day. At least my total maximum of trade I can take in a day should not cost me more than $75. That is 3 trades. Each trade should not be less than $25, and should not be less than $25. Should not be less than $25. 3 trade, that is about $75. So that was the plan, okay, to use in a day. And those 3 trades should not be on same asset, should be on different assets. Like now, I can't take gold 3 times, like have 3 entry and then use the same lot size. Hence, be risking that 75%, that $75 on a single trade, because it compound. Okay, so my desire is, if I'm taking good, I should be taking maybe BTC and I should be taking maybe S&P 500, like separately, like that. Spread it $25, spread it out. So that increased my chances of at least having 2 assets going in my way or something like that. Something like that, Sha. I believe you understand what I'm trying to say. So now I need to determine the lot size that will give me average of that 25, 30 or so. So when I was trying to do that, I made a lot of trade. I closed. I tried, because I could only determine that by checking. When I set lot size, I set my SL and then click on the SL line to see the cost. If I see the cost is too much, then I will look at it at what rates. Then I will reduce the lot size. So because of that, I closed trade. I closed some trading losses, like tiny losses, tiny losses. So I didn't care that time, because one thing is I don't care. You will see that this is more or less the same process. Like you will see that the losses are just, the line is just flat here, and then you see that it goes up to come down. So sometimes it may be tiny profits while I close and then re-enter again, stuff like that. So I was trying to determine my loss. So the first thing is determine the risk level. You don't just want to start jumping and just trade unnecessarily. So you need to understand how much you will be willing to risk and the loss size that will give you that risk. So I was doing this on different assets, because the loss size you use on gold is different from the loss size you use on S&P 500 or Nasdaq or something like that, or BTC. So I was determining all that. When I finally got that established, okay, when I got it established, then I started looking for a decent trade that I would take and then hold the trade. So that was when I started taking my trade, and then afterwards the market started going up. I experienced some losses here, and then it continued until I passed the profit. So basically that's it. If you look at the second phase, okay, you will see that this shenanigans was not there, because I already know the right lot size to use. So I'm going to take you back to the second phase so that you can see. So this is the second phase. Okay, so this is the second phase. Let me show you the second phase, and then you will see what I'm saying. So you can see the second phase. Okay, I took my profit, but then I undergo some loss here. Then after that loss, I was able to go. You see, I didn't take much trade. It was, I don't even think it's more than, okay, 9 trade, total trade is 9. Okay, 9 trades. So I took this trade, and then that's it. Voila. And I remember this trade too. I remember that the trade is most likely not to go my way, but I think I know what happened here. Basically, let's just leave that aside. I think I only have 2 losses or something like that, 2 or 3 losses. 3 losses, yes, 3 losses around there. And then after that, I pick up. You see that I didn't take multiple trades, just few trades, because I'm a swing trader. And then that few trade give me my profit. In fact, I would have even taken more of this, but all I need is just to pass the profit, just to give them what they want me to do and then leave it. So I wasn't really doing much. So you see the difference between this chart and the previous chart. Now you can see. So So that is you to understand that the first thing I did was to establish the risk. Okay, so right now I passed this, and then they give me the funded one. This is the funded one. This black represent funded, but it is not active because I'm here to do this. And by the grace of God, I hope to do this tomorrow. So for you to see. So that is about how the first thing I want you to understand. First of all, determine how much you are willing to risk and make sure you are not risking too much. Okay. So now let's go back to some of the trades I took and why I took some of these trades. Now, the first thing I want you to understand is that the trade I took while I was trading this problem, they are all good. I only took trade on gold, not because I want to take trade on gold only, but because gold is the only asset that is available for me to trade at that particular time. So now, over the past few weeks, for example, Trump tariff and Trump trade war that is happening, tariff here, tariff there, China, Canada, and those kind of things have made stock markets to be up and down. So because of that, I do not have good entry in the profit. Okay, sorry, in stock. You can see tariff idea, it drops, they push it up. Tariff idea, earnings push it up here. Earnings, like this company earnings, push it up. Now you can see the consolidation going on and going on and on and on and on and on. So the stock market has not been going well. So for me, because of the tariff war and all those things, I've decided to stay away from the market. But when that tariff war was going on, I know investors who want to put their money into safe haven assets, like example, gold. So I know gold is definitely going to take advantage. It's going to rally to the upside as a result of that. So because of that, I shift my attention away from equity market and then face gold. So since then, I just started taking gold. So most of the trade I took is on gold. As you can see, all this trade was taken on gold. Okay, all this trade was taken on gold. I took them on gold, and this gold trade were the one that give me that I use in passing that. I think maybe I took one trade on S&P 500. I think I took a small trade here and I closed around here. So I have actually removed that. I didn't take this one. So this was when I was having class. So that was the idea. So the idea is that I use fundamental to decide which asset to take and which asset not to trade. All this trade is influenced by fundamental analysis. Okay, you will discover that I break so many technical rules here. For example, when I saw head and shoulder pattern here, you can see first shoulder, head, second shoulder. The trade, normally a lot of people will be looking to sell, but I wasn't looking to sell, I was looking to buy, and that is exactly what I did. The reason is because the fundamental out there at this particular period when I was taking this trade only confirm or shows that what's it called, gold is on a bullish bias, because when equity market is unstable like that, majority of investors tend to look at some of these safe haven assets, and that is exactly what has happened here. So I also took a couple of trades on other assets like that. I think I took some trade on BTC, I took some trade on oil, and so coupled with what you are seeing here, I was able to pass the profit. So now my point is this. I think I've actually said this before in the past, but a lot of people don't take it serious. When you want to trade, you don't want to rely on technical analysis alone. You want to make sure that you complement your analysis with fundamental. Take for example now, ordinarily I would have loved to buy what's it called, crude oil, because I see double bottom here, my RSI advisors and everything. But the fundamental around US oil doesn't give me reason. The fundamental is only showing me that this market is definitely going to sell, provided that with all this what's it called, Ukraine and Russia war being likely to be settled, and all those kind of things. So because of that, the tariff too, these are one of the reasons why I am considering as I would rather prefer to sell than to buy. But if you look at the structure, you may be wondering, okay, this is a support zone, and this is actually a double bottom. Okay, price push down, push up, push down, and then a lot of people may want to take a buy position here, but I am not seeing any reason whatsoever to buy this asset. So that being said, I just want to, this is what I just want to show you, and I believe it is helpful. So if you want to learn more, you can check my Telegram, my bio, and click on my Telegram there. You can then send me a message and then probably join my mentorship class. So see you in my next video, and don't forget to like and subscribe.